Whew. Tom is on the way. You already know. Tom is on the freaking way. Oh, man. Where is my tripod? I know I set it aside. Oh, in the kitchen because I was in here doing the juice and stuff. We'll see who pops in. But Miss Missy didn't wash the dishes. Supposed to leave. I don't know if that's why she didn't do it. But let's see. About to make this hibiscus tea. My cover is in the machine. I usually do my clothes on. Why did this? Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. What is happening right now? Hold on. How am I getting likes with nobody in the video? That's weird. Oh my Lord. Jesus help me. This is definitely, this is annoying. Why is this doing this? Like, it is not. Okay. This tripod is so freaking small. Okay, we're gonna let those fall first. Flip it around. We're going to put these in. Let's see if this is really tall enough. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever did it, which is weird because it's showing nobody in here. Okay, there we go. I just boiled some water, so if you hear that machine, that's the dryer and the washer going. I decided to do. I told y'all I'm in a state of y'all just got out the shower. I look like a big Rumpelstiltskin. Look. I just got out the shower and I got my big towel underneath my bathrobe. Look, looking all extra big. But anywho, so I decided that I was going to, let me flip y'all where y'all can see what I'm doing. I decided that I noticed that my brain is stuck on routine when I set a routine. And then when I break the routine, I'm discombobulated. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I did 7 for this. When I break the routine, I'm discombobulated. And it's not good because life is not always set in stone, meaning like the things that you do, that you plan and all that stuff, sometimes things are going to change. And I'm finding out even through my therapy that like I have a strong sense of like stability is something that is so important to me. And I think that's why I'm a stickler for teaching my daughters that even if they listen or don't listen, I know that I've installed certain things, and not just stability but responsibility. But y'all, when I tell you, it's not in me to be irresponsible. It's not in me to be irresponsible, just not taking care of my business. Like things happen every month, some things happen every week, some things happen every year, it's certain things that happen. And the thing that bothers me the most is when I see adults, and I'm sorry if this is you, I apologize, but I'm not sorry. I apologize if it's offensive. It's not meant to be offensive, but the truth does hurt. My thing is this: I am so annoyed myself. I'm so annoyed when I like, for instance, I went to get a tire rotation, and I went to get an oil change. Okay, that it's time. It's time. And I think I shared with y'all how you supposed to, if you have synthetic oil, that you could go past 3,000 miles, but they don't tell you that. They're not going to tell you that. Why is my oven on dehydrate? They're not going to tell you that, right? So that saves money. But it's just the little things. Like, why do I have this sense of, I'm trying to figure out for me, why do I have this sense of, like, you feeling alone, you feeling like it's only you, everything is on you, and you don't really have any true, I would say, support, true friends or true people that you know truly care about you. But then your mindset is so much different from a lot of the people that you deal with, that it's like you are a loner. You become a loner according to your mindset, the way you move, the way you do everything. And I've met some people like in their 50s and older that just are living this life so willy-nilly and making great money. Let's just put that out there. I'm talking about over six figures, and broke, and broke, and broke, or struggling. So that right there alone to tell you that it has nothing to do with what you make. And I'm saying that because I get people saying, I had somebody tell me, oh, you cheap, frugal. And I'm like, listen, I don't have no mom and dad I can go ask for help. I don't have no, no brother or sister that I can go ask for help. I don't have nobody that I can go ask for help. So I created a hyper independence, and sometimes that can be good, sometimes that can be bad, because it's hard to allow somebody in when you have hyper dependence. And that's something that I know I do, because I depend on myself hyperly. Like, not only do I depend on myself, but I'm so hard on myself, making sure I do the things to make sure that I'm reliable for myself. Like, does that make sense? And it's so annoying to me when I don't go around, I don't ask nobody for nothing, I don't tell nobody about my struggle, I don't do none of that, right? And I just move through. And then you have some people, like, I've seen it, like, it's just like, even on here, I've seen even content creators and stuff like that who just, oh, hold on 1 second, I'm doing too much. My stuff fell. Oh, everything went in. And even on here, like, I've seen it where you have like certain creators or whatever that I call it dry begging. I call it dry begging. And it's like, don't you make a whole bunch of money on here? Don't you make a great living on here? What are you doing? We got to get out of this age of impressing people. We got to get out of this age of doing what others are doing, or doing what you feel people think you should be doing. I'm telling y'all, if you are even below my age, or even my age, because when I say to see people in their 50s and 60s still don't have it, it ain't even an age to it. It's not even an age to it. All I'm saying is this: life is so much better when you don't give a damn about what other people have. Life is so much better when you really do what you choose to do. When you really, look at that, y'all. When you really are on your own sheet of music. And I stepped away, and I had went away for a little bit. I was, on like a vacation or whatever. And being away and just not doing nothing and not doing what I don't want to do, it led me to realize, like, I love YouTube. I do love YouTube. But the peace of mind of doing what I don't want to do versus doing what I want to do, excuse me, is totally different. I was eating some grapes and the skins, like, I'm feeling like the skins of my, anyway, so I've realized that it's so many people who have not been raised or taught a certain way. And sometimes it would bother me that I would say my oldest girls would feel some type of way that I was such a stickler about them understanding the importance of being responsible, the importance of handling your business, the importance of sacrifice. Sacrifice is the most important thing. And when people think of sacrifice, they think in this big elaborate thing of, oh, you're eating, no eating, and you're not gonna do anything. No, sacrifice means that maybe you cannot get those nails done. Maybe you don't need that iPhone 17. Maybe you don't need that weave in your hair. Maybe you don't need those new Jordans. Maybe you don't need that. If that's something you feel you need, you are sacrificing if you do not get it, right? And I'll say this over and over, I remember when I bought this house, this was a sacrifice. This was a sacrifice. And a lot of times when you make sacrifices, people gonna talk. People gonna say things. People not gonna understand it. People like, oh, they gonna feel like you off your game or whatever the case may be. Just realize, and I said this when my kids were little, when they used to have issues in elementary, middle school, high school, college, all of that. Listen, these days are not going to mean anything once you hit a certain age. Nobody cares what you did in high school, middle school, or even college. Nobody cares. Most of the time, people are looking to see, are you keeping yourself up? Are you responsible? Can you take care of yourself and be an adult? That's the most important thing. This country has got us so twisted to becoming consumers and so twisted to becoming people who are on autopilot. Not only on autopilot, but we're on autopilot to get the things that we don't even need. You get what I'm saying? Just to make ourselves feel validated. We work hard, while the man up top works smart to continue keeping us working hard. And by the time you retire, even if you do retire in the military or whatever, and I'm not saying that to be funny because they work y'all extra hard in the military, but what I'm saying is usually in the military, you can retire early, young, right? But be smart about it. Really retire. Like, people are retiring and going back to work. Or the worst part about it, people are retiring and their body's so tore up from the work that they cannot enjoy their entire retirement. They cannot enjoy their retirement. Back to what my point is. Are you trying to have a life that you could do what it is you want to do? Not everything. I mean, do what it is and have all the needs met, right? Not being rich. It's not about being rich. It's not about having abundance. Being able to save a decent amount of money, right? Being able to go out and eat if you wanted to. Being able to take a trip at least once a year if you wanted to. Being able to just say, you know what? I want to, whatever, just the little things. Y'all, I'm not talking and saying this because this is what I do. You get what I'm saying? This is what I do. But none of that stuff really occurred until I made the sacrifice to say, I need a home. I need a place to stay. I can't go stay with my mom. I can't go stay with grandma. She's not here. You know what I'm saying? My grandparents are dead. They're not here. May they rest in peace. I don't have nobody that I can say, hey, I need to reset. I need to reset. I haven't ever had that. I had to be, and I created a hyper independence because of that. My resilience comes from that. Stepping away for a couple weeks, I literally had to sit and think like, girl, you're the truth. And I ain't gonna let no platform or nobody tell me otherwise. I am the truth. Like, I do things that I want to do because I sacrificed young and I did things that most people thought I was crazy. I'm so extra. You so this, you so that. But now today I'm looking at people way older than me that's going back to work in their late 50s or going back to work in their 60s or still working in their 60s and sometimes in their 70s because nobody taught them nothing. Nobody taught them anything. Nobody taught them about the importance of, even if you save $5 a week, even if you save $10 a month, something, just don't touch it. Even if you get what I'm saying? Nobody taught people that, and we are not able to be accountable and say, hey, I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue how to do this. But no, we go through this life prideful instead of reaching out to somebody and saying, hey, can you help me? Because just what you're talking about, I'm that. This is what I'm going through. I've tried so many times. You need to get a budget. You need to get this. So I'm showing my book. I'm showing that. And this ain't about none of that. But this, I'm a stickler for everything. As a matter of fact, I got a tripod in my office. As a matter of fact, I was talking to somebody as I was writing down my tire rotation and oil change being done this month. I just got my oil change and I'm a little pissed because it went up. Just got it yesterday. It was $63. A little peed off because my oil change has never been that amount, and they told me if it's different, bring it back and they'll fix it, whatever. So old school me, just my little regular book, right? So this is October, and everything, you know. So I got the oil change, tire rotation, or whatever, and rotation is 0 because I have Walmart Plus, and I told you on the video, if you got Walmart Plus, you get free tire rotations. It is important to rotate your tires because of the weight, and if you're a person that don't have a family, so your weight is always on that front tire because that's where you sit. You get what I'm saying? Or if you're a person that's just a couple, your weight is always on the front tires. You need to rotate your tires. People don't do that, but then when your tires wear in the front or wear in certain areas where it's more weight, you wondering why you're buying new tires because you're not rotating them. Those tires should be rotated every 3 oil changes. You should be rotating your tires. Yeah, every 3 oil changes is like the average of rotating your tires. If you have synthetic oil, you should not be going to get no oil change every 3,000 miles. Synthetic oil, you can go 5 and a little above if it's highway miles. I do a lot of highway miles, traveling, going different places. So because of that, I usually try to push it because they say up to 8, right? So I'll go in between and I'll do like 65. You get what I'm saying? I'll do like 65 miles before I get an oil change. See, this is the stuff that nobody tells you about, but when that car breaks down and that engine is not working and you wonder why, it's because nobody told you these things. You get what I'm saying? Not only that, did you not realize if you have a starter on your car? I had a conversation with somebody about this, and I did look into it, and it is the truth. Those remote starters, when your car is staying idle, and all cars have them right now, they will tear up your engine, and you won't see it until the hot months. Sometimes it can happen in the winter, but it will tear up your engine because it's releasing condensation and wetness into the bearings or something. The guy was telling me. I had to literally do some research because it was like a back and forth about it because I never knew. But the important thing, if you do have a remote starter, because your car shouldn't be idling over 3 minutes. And I'm like, well, why? My car don't be warm in 3 minutes. It takes longer for my car to get to warm up. So, oh my gosh. So long story short, they say if you are driving in and out like a city or a big city or anything like that, you want to do your oil change a little bit earlier. Like if your miles are not highway miles, you want to do your oil change a little bit earlier and not go to the 3,000 miles because you got a lot of stop and go like city miles, and you my little eyebrows need to be done. And you don't want to risk messing up your engine. So you want to go a little bit before if you got a lot of city miles, especially if it's the winter time. If it's the winter time and you are using your remote start, or even sometimes in the summer you use it to cut it on to have that AC going when you get in there, just make sure you go a little bit earlier than 3,000 miles to get your oil change. Told to me by an engineer who works on engines, and said most of the cars that's in shops is because oil changes are not being done correctly, and people don't know that they should go earlier if they're constantly using a remote start. Did not know that, so I wanted to share that with you. But I wanted my channel to be a how-to channel. I'm so much of a teacher. I'm so much of a nurturer. I'm so much of a person who cares to help. I'm not here to ask for anything but share my videos and share the channel. That's the most important thing to me, right? But at the end of the day, like, I don't know. Anything that gets me, like, it's too much, I feel like I don't want to be bothered. Like, and I'm trying not to walk away. I'm trying not to. And then it's like, you should do TikTok. Are you loaded on Facebook? Are you, it's overstimulating. Very overstimulating to the point where I don't know if I want to be bothered. I don't know if I want to be bothered. Like, I really don't know if I want to be bothered. And it has been heavy on my brain this last week or so. Like, I really don't know if I want to be bothered. And I've been here for so many years, and to say that I want to walk away, then I'm like, should I just do shorts of nothing but informative shorts? But shorts are not, my whole point is being able to do something I enjoy, that's teaching and helping and showing, right? And get paid for it. Who doesn't want to do that, right? But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's just like either you got to be pranking, dancing, lying, manipulative. You got to be a lot of things, or doing a lot of things that don't have no substance in order to get people to come watch you. That's what it feels like. And I feel like the ones that are making it, they started from doing it like that. You get what I'm saying? Let's be honest. A lot of people who have channels that are currently right now maybe talking about substance, or somebody else helped boost their channel, or they collab with somebody and they help. We don't do that as much. And I'm gonna be honest with you, all the melanated channels that I know, they don't really collab much. Nobody wants to help anybody. Remember back when I lived in New York, I was collabing with people in Canada and UK and different places and stuff like that. And they didn't mind doing that. And I haven't been doing collabs or anything like that, but it's not the same anymore. It's just not the same anymore. It's not like it used to be, and I don't feel comfortable here. I don't feel comfortable here. I enjoy what I do. I got so much content that I have not even released because I'm not comfortable with wasting my time on video. Like, these are all videos. If they got a dot, that means they've been loaded to my computer. If it's a line through it, I shared it already. If it's not, I didn't share it. That's how many videos that I've created in the last year or so, and I haven't even shared with y'all. The dots mean they are on the computer. And then, hold on. Like, I've been doing these videos. I was on a roll. They all on the computer. These are the ones I put out. It's so much content that I have. The fan removal, putting up the new mantle. I showed y'all. The mice hoppers, if you have any snake pets, like, it's so much. The office lamp. I never shared this office lamp with y'all. That was years ago. More roof goof rings, putting up the goof rings around my recess. This is just some. I'm just reading some of them. Yeah, this is my content book. And over here, it's just so much. And now it's like all of that stuff, I feel like I wasted my time. Because I'm like, do I ever want to share? Do I ever even want to continue this? Do I want to? I don't know. I don't know. And I came up with this unique name. I'm loving it. I'm feeling it. Because it's how to DIY and save a dime. That's what it's about. And I'm like, if I start a whole nother channel, then what? I have to create a whole nother name. I don't want to do that. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. What feels comfortable is just not being on here. Not being on here, not doing this, and not even wasting my time. Putting a short up every now and then, maybe going live, but this ain't what feels good at this time in my life. It just doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. I feel like it's no appreciation for the substance that some content creators with a genuine, authentic heart who really is here to share some things. And if you're not being over extra because you already got the money to do and make your videos extra fancy and extra automated, and you got a husband or a boyfriend or children or something that can help you, it is what it is. You get what I mean? But like I said, I literally had to look through. I'm like, most of the creators that, even if they are by themselves, they've had collabs or people push their channel or help their channel and all that. And it's just like, it's hard doing something like this by yourself when it's not being pushed. It's not being like, I do videos, and like it's weird because sometimes I'll put a video up and it'll get nothing, right? Then I'll put it up and I'm looking at the algorithm. The algorithm is telling me to do something. It's whatever. I don't even know the analytics. I'm sorry. And I do it, and I've been doing it. It seems like the only thing that works is my lives. My lives are getting at least 100 and something, which sucks. That's nothing. Like, I am close to 16,000 subscribers, and that's sad. That's sad. It's actually sad. And like I told y'all, I don't know if it's a such thing as blackballing YouTube channels, but I believe it is, because during COVID, I was pushing and I was moving fast, like literally to the halfway mark of at least making $1,000, right? COVID hit, everybody's channels dropped, and it's like some have got them back up and some stopped completely and some started new channels. I don't know. I don't know if it was the things that I was saying they didn't enjoy or whatever, but one thing I'm not going to do is bite my tongue. Not going to bite my tongue and not tell the truth, because I don't know who's listening and how me manipulating or telling somebody. If I'm going to talk about it, we're going to talk about facts. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all something that's not true. So y'all see me take a picture in the thumbnail of the wooden like balls and the candle holders. Remember that rubber tree plant that I put in front of them, and I put the little napkin holder legs on them? Y'all, I came back, and when I tell you the leaves were falling all off, and it did not need to be watered, I had to bring it in here. Look at it. Look at it. Like the leaves literally have been falling off. At least, like, I'll say eight to 10 leaves have fell off. So I brought it in here. I usually bring plants in here when they're not doing good out there. It made me sad. A couple of other of my plants when I was gone didn't do well. And I had to cut them. And let me show y'all. This plant did so funky. I can get out of here. I just wanted to show y'all that. This plant literally, when I say pitched a fit, and I showed my friend, and they was like, oh my gosh, that is not the same plant. Yes, it is. When I leave, my plants act up. Like this particular plant acts up. I'm going to show y'all this plant live, but I'm going to show y'all the picture of how, the little video of how this plant acts when I was, look, this is it. You see it? You see this plant? Do you see this plant? Do you see this plant? Let me show y'all this plant when I came home. I was gone for like a week and some change, but let me show y'all this plant. When I say irritating, look at this. Hold on. Is that it? Hold on. Into my baby. Peacefully, I got her sitting. That's it. That's it. I had to cut leaves off of it. I was bottom feeding it. That is it. When I say act a straight donkey fool, that's it. That's it right there. That's it. Like, if you know about peace lilies, they are so freaking super dramatic, man. Oh my gosh. They're so super. Oh, this was me getting dressed. Let me see. Could y'all see me? Hold on. Let me see if I could show it to y'all. I wore the wig again. I wore it in a different style this time. Yeah, I was cute, y'all. I was cute. I was cute. Hold on. I'm trying to find. I thought I took pictures. I did. Look, y'all, I was cute. But anyways, and now look. That's why you look at me and look at this big old thing I got on. Y'all, the robe, the towel, everything. You wouldn't even imagine. That's why I'm like, don't be judging, because the cameras and stuff will make things look different than they are. Don't get it twisted. Your girl is very okay. I promise you. I'm very okay. But so I don't know. So if you're not seeing me, you're not seeing any long videos or anything like that, it's because right now I'm mentally trying to process, do I want to be bothered with YouTube? Do I want to be bothered with YouTube? I don't know. I do not know. I'm changing my bedding today because that's what I feel like doing. And that's another thing. Right at this moment of trying to figure out so much, whatever feels right is what I'm doing. Whatever I would share, people may have something from years ago, and May educate them. Share what's April? I just got brain fart. Oh, I noticed that I had those sheet things on my bed when I had showed y'all the sheets that got the things on them. Remember I shared these years ago? I think I'm just going to put two and see how two holds it down, because the reason I say that is because I don't know if the third one is necessary, because when I bought them sheets with the thing that holds my sheets down, it was just one strip across the corner. So if this is the corner of the mattress, right, it just went straight across like that. So I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to do that on these to see how it holds the actual mattress and go from there. Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. Okay, okay, I'm back. I'm back. Like a how to on a 20-year-old. I ain't got no 20-year-old washer. I don't know. I don't have one of those. I don't got no 20-year-old washer. But let's put these pillowcases on. Oh my Lord. When I tell you I am so tired, I'm drained. I took my minerals today. I know when time is coming, the breakouts come, and I be super exhausted and super why am I saying super? I don't even say that like that. But anyways, I just be so exhausted and very like I just want to relax. Like even being gone and having my little trip, right? I feel like, and now we getting ready to go and do another trip. We getting ready to go. Me and my baby girls getting ready to go. I don't know if I told y'all, and I said I was gonna share, but I'm gonna surprise y'all. I'm gonna surprise y'all and probably do a live. But yeah, probably when we get to the hotel, once we get to that city, next week, I'll surprise y'all and see if y'all can guess what we're doing or whatever. But yeah, we have our dates. We have stuff set. I'm not, like I said, it's not that anyone is rich. Ain't nobody wealthy, well-to-do, or nothing. I am a single mom that knows that life is not about existing. It is about living. And I plan. I sit my butt at that computer with my calculator and my budget, and I figure out how can we do certain things. And thank God my baby is older. She's working now, so that makes it so much easier, because she make good money too. Okay, it makes it so much easier. She serves, and I always tell my kids, if you had to get a job, get a serving job. Naya was doing Dave and Buster's for some years. She didn't kind of like it after a while. You know, you get some people you work with that ain't cool or whatever. But I always tell you, even if you don't, you still don't leave a job without having something lined up. Even if they making you annoyed. Remember, you go to a job to work, not to be friends with people. So if that happens, just know your next job, stop trying to be friendly with people. Be cordial, be respectful, but don't be friendly. See, I'm very cordial, I'm respectful, but I'm respectful in a way where they're like, oh, she's quiet or she's not. Now, I'll talk when God asks me to talk and I need to share something, because I done been on jobs. Y'all, I ain't never been on a job or in no position where I'm not ministering to people or helping people in some way. That's just naturally how my life goes, that God will place certain people in my life that need to hear something from an experience I may have had that can teach them something, or just something that God put on my heart to share with them. And so, oh, I forgot I watched this. And so with that being said, I literally I feel like Rumpelstiltskin with all this. This towel is so huge. I got like a bath. Y'all know the difference between a towel and a bath sheet. A bath sheet is a huge towel. Is a bath sheet bigger than a beach towel? I think it is. Or it's about the same size, but it's for bathing versus taking to the beach. But anywho, so I've never been on a job like that, right? But the way you respect yourself, the way you carry yourself, and the way you are has a lot to do with how people respect you. When you carry yourself a certain way, you seem to have self-control, and you seem to not be with the crowd. And when people are talking, you're not in it. You're not having something to say or remarking. Everything don't need to be said. If you're on a job, and I'm talking to you, I'm considered auntie, right? So I'm talking to those that are much younger than me, even those that are my age, because sometimes age don't constitute already knowing or having wisdom of certain things. So you don't go to work to be friends. Can you go to work and make friends? Yes, you can. Can it authentically, organically happen? Yes, it can. But a lot of times people feel in order for them to be productive or have a good time at work, they have to be with the in crowd, or, you know, people have to like them. You don't have to like me, right? And I don't have to like you, but I will respect you, and you're definitely going to respect me, because I'm not going to be anywhere where I'm not respected. So just know that I'm not going to be anywhere that I'm not respected. So I'm just putting the two like that, and see, this is the corner. So I'm just putting the two and hoping that will be enough to help it. Let me tighten this one up to help it stay on instead of having to do the three. I just feel like the third one is unnecessary. If this works, I'll probably cut the third one off. I don't know. I might not. If it's not in the way, then I probably won't bother it. So yeah, you don't go to work to be friends with anybody, right? But everybody deserves respect. And if a person can't respect you, then, you know, if it's that type of disrespect, you know, you have to let your boss know. Especially if it's somebody above you, you let their boss know. But when it comes to coworkers, if their job don't interfere with your job and you can get your job done, go home without no stress, no worry, or no headache, then do you. Don't allow a job to control your daily routine to the point where you feel like, listen, them people are not going home with you. They don't sleep with you. You get what I'm saying? They don't sleep with you. They don't go home with you. If you have a job where every time you leave that job, you got a headache because you're being disrespected, you're not being appreciated, you're being overlooked, you're not, that's up to you to change that. Sometimes money ain't worth the mental stress that people go through in jobs. Sometimes it's not. It's really not. And I say that with experience of, that's why I'm able to do what I do. I don't care about having a lot of money. I just care about my bills being paid, be able to enjoy life and do certain things and have certain things. I'm not a fancy person. You don't see me wearing no type of bags with nobody names on them. As a matter of fact, if I wanted to show you my little purse collection, this is a little some of it. And that's it. I'm so simple. These are some of my bags right here. So simple. And this is just a new one that I got for when we go to concerts. Oh, concerts, because you got to have clear bags. But most of these bags up here that I have right here have been thrifted or clearance finds that I found. And I don't subscribe to hold on, y'all. To paying all that money for bags with somebody else's name on who could care less about me. Then I have a couple others under there. I love wicker. I love old school like bags. And what did I do with my bags? Oh, here they go. I thought, look, I ain't even take the tag off of this. These are all thrifted. I done had these probably as long as Rizzy was born, or since she was little. This is a real gator bag, thrifted. These are my bags. These are my hats for when they foldable. Big sun hats when I go on vacation. I got a black one and a tan one. I don't need a million colors. I got a couple other hats. Y'all know I love hats. Thrifted. These are the type of bags I like to wear. Thrifted. Didn't even wear this one yet. And I think I got this for half price. Didn't even wear this one yet. This is the type of stuff I like. I don't like all that. I don't care about YSL, Louis Vuitton. I don't. Now, if somebody bought me that, and I've had people, you know, oh, what you like? Not that. I would rather you, I would rather a person help me do something in my home to save me some coins than to get a bag just to say I got that bag. And a person, I don't even know the person, the name just sounds familiar because I've heard of YSL, whatever. I don't know who that person is. Do they even like melanated people? Do they even like people in general? Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't care about that stuff. When you get to that point, life is so simple. It is so simple. It's so much better. I don't care down to a child to a parent. You cannot care what they think of you. You cannot care how they feel about you. If you know you've been authentic and you're an authentic person and you don't go around hurting and harming anybody, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, because everything is going to pay off. And not just talking to you, I'm talking to me. I be loving seeing my headboard in the background. Ain't that headboard beautiful, y'all? I made that. I ain't shared that video yet, but I made that. I told y'all several months ago, years ago, about 2 years ago, when I got that headboard for $20 that y'all seen. Go back and look at the video of me selling the $20 headboard that was brand new. It was a gray linen headboard. I got brand new, still in the plastic, for $20. When I say, when you're good, God figures out a way. That's why I'm not feeling no type of way about what's happening. I know God got me for one, but I am feeling a type of way because I see so much unnecessary things being shared when people are struggling. Yes, people need a good laugh. Yes, we do. I get that. But people are struggling at their wits' end. Some people have even contemplated unaliving themselves because life is so hard and so tough, and they don't have nobody to fall back on. They don't have nobody to call. They don't have nobody to help guide them. And then some people are raised with a pride and an ego and not being accountable that they have to learn to release and shed from them. Because if you don't release that ego, pride, and not knowing how to be accountable for the fact to say, hey, I'm screwed up. And if I don't get it together, my kid's going to be screwed up. Because there's no way if you're screwed up, you could teach your kids anything. There's no way if you don't learn how to really maneuver money and buckle down and learn. All great businesses, all great empires, all great establishments, corporations and all that, they have budgets. Nothing comes in or out without it being on that budget. Do you see what I'm saying? So why don't you think you, as a one individual who works harder than the person at the top of that corporation, not think you need to be mindful of all your coins, all your dimes, all your dollars? Why would you not think that you need to be mindful of that? Think about it. Everything that has grown and become something started from, hey, this is the budget. This is what we're going to do. We're going to stick to it. And this is how it's going to bring us to the next level. You need to do that in your life. You need to do that in your life. Your life should be budgeted. Your life should be, you should be able to, like, say, what if I say, hey, I want to bless you and pay your bills, right? Most people can't even tell you how much their bills are. Most people literally cannot tell you how much their bills are. And I tell my daughters, I said, you never know. You never, and it sounds weird, but you never know. What if somebody walked up to you and said, hey, I want to pay all your bills. How much is it? And they would need to know, like, really close to it in order for them to help you. Most of y'all don't even know y'all bills. Y'all just know what y'all have that y'all pay on, but y'all don't know y'all bills. If somebody asks me what my bills is, I'm like, it's such that. I'm talking from my IRA, you get what I'm saying, to my savings that I put, everything, all of that. credit cards, everything, electric, life insurance, everything, everything. What are your bills? I don't have a mortgage. Okay, that was a sacrifice. I don't have a car payment. That was a sacrifice. You get what I mean? So yes, fully owning with a deed. It was a sacrifice. Don't think it's a brag if you're coming in and seeing this. Guess what? I slept in this house close to 2 years. I'll say 18, over 18 months on an air mattress with OSB. The same OSB that's in my kitchen floor that I still need to get the floors done, but it's other stuff that need to be done. And it's still, I'm trying to figure out if I need to pull those floors back up in the kitchen. That's why I'm still hesitant of putting the floors down, y'all, because y'all know I be bopping. Because I'm thinking I might have to look and make sure. I could have sworn that they told me it wasn't, they removed galvanized pipes. But remember, 2 times in a row, my pipes froze. And one time we was in the hotel for Christmas, and the second time it was on my birthday. Y'all was so depressed and so hurt. We had no water. We had to go to RIZZY'S friend's house to take showers, and it was sad. It was sad. So now I've learned since then. So it wasn't last year, it was the year before last. That was my birthday. And then the year before that, it was for Christmas. So yeah, I've learned to drip that water when it get cold. But I think things happen for a reason. And I think that I'm kind of glad Mr. Willie didn't get to that point. Or we didn't get to that point with Mr. Willie. Because I feel like having the OSB still open, I can move the island and somebody can go and look down and see if my pipes are PEX or PVC. Is it PVC? Whatever, PEX, because it's certain ones you could use PVC, certain is PEX. But I think PEX. I think we did change and put PEX in, and there wasn't any galvanized. I'm not for sure. I know in the bathroom we did. So that's why the kitchen didn't move forward, because I feel like that has to be done before I lay the kitchen floors down. I feel like that definitely has to be done. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. All the sacrifices you make to see, I feel like that popped off. Did that pop off? Yep, it did. So maybe the 3, I don't know, y'all. I'm trying with these sheet things, and it's kind of annoying because I'm trying to figure out, am I pulling them maybe I'm pulling them too far apart. Hold on one second. Okay, that one popped off. So I think I'm pulling them too far apart on the corner. They don't need to be as far as I'm pulling them. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's see if that keeps it. That keeps it down, because that one popped off. I don't know, that one popped off. So, yes. It is okay. Get over it. Feel sad. Look at life. Say, I don't need this. I don't have to have this. I want stability. I want to be able to have, if your child needs something, if your child, your car breaks down, or if something happens, are you able to do what you need to do? Or are you having to wait for that next check? Do you have to wait for the next check? Or are you able to have the funds to fix or do whatever needs to be done? Hey, Lisa Pebbles. Hey, girl. If you're still in here, who's in here with me still? Who's that little fuzzy? Who's in here? Okay, we got the sheet on. Let's put this on. But yeah. Life is it's not easy. It's not easy. And when you were raised and you know, like I said, my mom was young. She was 15, 14 pregnant, 15 had me, right? So I never blame my mom, even if she was older. Because even if you're under 20 and you have kids, if you had any of your kids under 20, you still don't know life. You know, your frontal lobe don't connect until you're 25. So let's be honest about that. And still, that doesn't give you life experience and maturity to the point where you know how to raise a child. Every child is different, for one. Every child is different. Do I talk to my mom? No. Do we see eye to eye? Absolutely not. She's not in my life. We don't talk, right? And I chose to do that because if a person can't respect me and love me and treat me the way I treat them, I don't care who you is. I don't want you in my life, right? Um, so, but I would never, ever, ever, ever blame, and you've heard me say this several times, I would never blame my mom for anything that I went through as far as, now, it's toxic things that I've seen that I shouldn't have. You get what I mean? It happens. It's life. Why? Because she didn't know how to love herself. Nobody taught her that. She was a baby when she had babies. I'm not mad at that. That's something that I've realized as an adult. She can't fix me. She can't fix something that she couldn't even fix for herself. So in order for me to experience the things that I did when she was my mom, seeing her go through domestic violence, and then later me going through it too, I can't blame her. I feel like everybody's journey is for a reason, and I'm grown enough and mature enough to know that. I know that she has love for me, and I would never say that she doesn't, right? But we don't mesh well. Our thought process, how we think and view things and people and all of that is different. I'm a lover, I'm a giver, a nurturer. I'm not a taker. What I want to get, it's all about me, and the only way that I talk to people is if I can benefit. I'm not that type of person. And if I feel like a person is that type of person in my life, I don't want them in my life. So I would never blame my mom, even though she had me so young, for my life. Because there comes a time in my life when I'm no longer an adolescent, a child, or someone who has a person responsible for them, right? So at what point do I let go of all the things I've been through and take hold of my life and say, hey, she did the best she know how, even though it was toxic, it was trauma, it was dysfunctional, right? I'm sure she has to grasp life and figure out how to currently today figure out how to maneuver through life, because she hasn't grasped, you know, understanding why she went through those things or processing those things to remove them from her and figure out who God created her to be here and to be. That's not my job. That's not my job. My job is, I'm going to always have love for her, right? But I have to take responsibility for me. I have to take responsibility for me. Yes, the things I see made me feel like things were okay. Yes. Yeah. I can't be a blamer. Like when people blame people and then they remove themselves from people when the person did nothing to you. My thing is this. I'm an adult. If you're an adult and you went through something and you feel like another adult just can't grasp it or whatever the case may be, look and really focus and see what that thing is. What is it that you want somebody to grasp? Is what they done, like sometimes it could be something where somebody's really telling you the truth about something and you're upset or angry and you don't want to talk to them and you don't want to be around them. But the truth is, it's because you don't want to hold accountability for yourself. Because at the end of the day, my mom has no bearings on if I work, if I don't work, if I save, if I don't save, if I become something, if I don't. That she's not that. I'm grown. You get what I'm saying? Once I left her house and I became an adult and or even ran away or whatever, if you are that, like you run away or you disrespect your mom or you're not doing the things that you should be doing, or you feel like the house is not compatible to what you want to do because you don't want to follow rules, whatever the situation is. And I'm saying this because you have kids in all different types of situations. Once you leave and you decide you want to be grown, you have to take on adult responsibilities. You can't be coddled. You can't have it both ways. You can't allow or want an adult to baby you and also you want to be an adult. That's not how life works. You have to take responsibility and accountability for the fact that you are now adult. And if a child, tell me this, y'all, if a child runs away, right? Say a child runs away. I think that's the studio. The car is over at the studio. If a child runs away from your home multiple times, right? Is that child able to come back to your house and let's just say one time maybe, but I'm talking about multiple times, running away, disrespecting you, tearing your stuff up, kicking doors, doing all the things. If a child does that, right, and then you allow them back in your home, are you supposed to coddle them? Are you supposed to be extra? Like, as a parent, I need to hear from parents. If a child disrespects you in your home, don't want to follow rules, don't want to contribute, how do you take that? Are you supposed to be quiet and not tell them they should be working, they need to be working, especially if you're working? If you're getting up and going to work every day, is it okay to have a child of yours who's actually an adult now come to your home and just lay around in your home and be okay with laying around in your home while you're working at that time, right? And doing nothing? Is that okay? If, mind you, this is not a child who stayed in the house and y'all just, moms and dads are going to say things that you don't like. You got sons that don't want to hear their dads, daughters that don't want to hear their moms, all of that. We get it, right? But there's still respect. And when you're in anybody's house, even if I was an adult and if I had a mom where we had a relationship like that where I could come stay with her, I still got to follow her rules in my 40s. You get what I'm saying? I still got to follow her rules in my 40s. So I don't understand why some kids, and I hear so many parents say it, like kids feel like when they are 18, they hit 18, you should not be able to tell them nothing, but they're not responsible for themselves fully because they're still living with you. You shouldn't be able to tell them nothing. So, as parents, do you think it is okay to have a child that has done those things, left, it didn't work out, and they have to come back to your home, still not fully taking care of themselves, just be there and you shouldn't say nothing to them? They should be able to do what they want, how they want, or whatever. You should not be able to say nothing to them. Do you think that that is okay? Would you allow that as a parent? I'm not seeing anything. I don't know if I'm talking to myself or whatever. Would you allow that as a parent? Would you allow your child to come back because life didn't work? They think they grown and they try. When you disrespect your parent and you have a parent who really cares and that's literally trying to help you see life is crazy and you really don't have too many people you could count on but yourself, so you have to get it together for yourself. If you had that situation, do you think it's okay for that child to return back to your house without, hold on, my video thing is going off, hold on 1 second, hold on, hello? Who's still here? Who's still here? So let's put these pillows on this bed real quick. I gotta take this towel and stuff off, y'all. This thing about to fall off. Lord, hold on, y'all. This towel is so huge. Excuse me. Woo! I like to sleep with both of these on this side. So, anywho, yeah, I think I'm just gonna be going live. I'm just gonna be going live, and if that's how my channel got to be built, and talking about real talk once a week, and then I'll be putting shorts, or if I do want to share something, I'll do that. But I'm not. I don't want to stress myself. I am at a point in my life where, listen. What they used to little boys to say, listen, Linda, listen, Linda. I'm a point in my life where I just don't want to do what I don't want to do. That's just what it is. I don't want to do what I don't want to do. And these things are still going strong. They're still going strong. Getting bright. They still going strong. Off. Yep. And they charge so easy, so fast. If you didn't see the video with those, go to my community tab and I posted a picture of these. I think they went back down. It's crazy when you share stuff. I swear, I showed y'all on live. I showed my Amazon purchase, went to the invoice and everything. I paid $13 for these. Soon as I sent that link out and I posted that link, I wonder, can they tell when links are being shared of their products? Because y'all remember, they went up to $29. Really? Really? That's not even double. That's like double and some more. Craziness. They literally went up to $29. So since my bedding is done today, I think tomorrow, nope, I'm gonna wash my other stuff too. I'm gonna wash my other stuff. The sheets that I took off are in the dryer currently. I just washed this. This is so nice and soft. So, oh, excuse me, let me put this on the, oh, let me just turn y'all around. I'm trying to go around y'all like y'all a person. Let me put this on my bed. Just however, because we is getting back in this bed. Y'all, I have been into, whatchamacallit, Christmas movies. Been watching Christmas movies like crazy. This nightstand, I just took my nails off. I had that teal color. Remember this? I had this color on. I just took this color off of my nails. I just took this color off. Oh, y'all. I got to unbox something real quick. Okay, I need this because I'm going to put this on in a second. My nightstand looks like it looks. You see it? Do y'all see it? We're going to flip it this way. So, we're going to take all these receipts, put them up. What's this? Oh, I wanted to share this. This will be another video. This is trash. I got to take that trash out. Ugh. That needs to go out. And I just got some more shavers and I gave Rizzy one. It's my nail kit. I always, when I take the nails off, I do a little manicure and put this OIP nail strengthener stuff on my nails. So I did that. This is from when I went to the auto center the other day. This is one of my bank receipts. So we're going to put that up. Y'all, I still love Paris Hilton. And I love it like a soft perfume. Like when you get out the, this is supposed to go in my purse. Put that up. This is, I always keep little bottles of certain perfumes in my purse when I'm vacationing. So when I was gone on vacation, I did have that. This is my microphone. Oh, I need to put that in. See? Maybe that'll help because I don't know if y'all can hear me that good anyway. So hold on. Okay. Tell me, does this sound better, y'all? Does this sound better? Yeah, I'm trying to get all this stuff off my nightstand. I keep grapes. I rinse them off, then I kind of put them in here. And if I want something, I'll just grab it from right there. My watch ready for the gym. This is trash. Put this up. These are some of the things I wanted to do. Okay. Clear nightstand. Empty trash. Make bed. And I'm going to show y'all that nail polish. I knew I had everything written down. I forgot to look at the thing. Hold on. Let's put this stuff up in this closet real quick. Real quick. Oh, man. All right. So that's that. I'll take this, put this with my receipts. All right. This got to go in the kitchen. Piece of here. Okay. Get this trash can emptied. All right. So that's how that's going to be. I got to fold up. I wash my, ow. I wash my, let me flip you around. I wash all of my satin. I have to sometimes take a minute and wash all my satin together so it can smell good. For some reason, you have to wash satin a certain way. This goes in my purse and that goes in my purse. I should have kept that right there. All right. What's in my hand? Trash. Okay. Let's go take this in there. And I'm going to be getting off shortly. I got to put the hibiscus tea. I'm going to put this in my receipt bucket. All right. Let's go get another trash bag. And I'm going to unbox this with y'all real quick. Put that Allen wrench right there. This trash in here. Let me get another trash bag. I'm going to have to wash those dishes. She's still asleep. Hold on. Yeah, I use the little teeny Dollar Tree trash bags. Is these from? Yeah, these are from Dollar Tree. I have to switch that up because, you know, Dollar Tree been doing the most with the pricing. My hibiscus tea is low. So I'm going to pour this in something and put the new tea inside here. Y'all see that? Let me cut this. Ow! Oh, let's put this tea inside a cup. I got strawberries in it. See that? I'm going to put this tea inside a cup here. Ooh, I'm going to drink that later. We're going to rinse this out and put some new tea in it. And all I do is just add a little bit of honey to it, just a little. Because I really don't want too much sweetener in it. So all I do while it's hot is I add a little bit of honey in there. Let's get this cleaned up real quick. See, this is why I be telling, like, wash the dishes at night. So when you get up, you don't have to worry about nothing being in your way. I hate when I get up to do what I need to do in the morning and this dish is in the sink. So now I'm going to put that in here like so. And this should last me throughout the week. And I use the cold brew hibiscus because it's very good in antioxidants and vitamin C. And for lowering blood pressure, if you have blood pressure problems, I don't, but I still, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not be preventative? So I just do one whole little thing like this, right? I'm going to put a little bit of lemon and I'm going to put, because lemons actually is vitamin C as well. Oops, a little bit of this came out. I don't know why I didn't just take it out. What are you doing, girl? All right, so that's one pot like that. And I just take a little bit of this organic honey, just a little. I'll say that's about 2 tablespoons, which is not a lot for a big pitcher. And then I take some of the juice that I just squeezed. I'm redoing my short. So if you see a short that talks about tea, I'm redoing it. Y'all, it gave me 36 views. Y'all trying to play with me. No, we're redoing that. I'm taking that one, unlisting it, and I'm putting the other one back up. We're not going to do that. Y'all not going to play me like that. Y'all not going to play like that. No, we're not doing that. We're not. We are not doing that. So we're going to just stir this and put it in the refrigerator. Not now. I'm going to let it cool off and get room temperature. And then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. So we're just going to set that over there like so. This can go in the refrigerator. And I'm going to dump this dump this. These are the leaves from the tea. I'm gonna dump it into the trash. These dishes need to be washed. Oh no, you know what? I'm gonna leave them for her. She went to get us donuts last night. Oh my gosh, we have a place that is strictly to this area. There's nowhere else. It's like I told y'all about this. It opens at 1 something in the morning. And when I tell you, it looks like they are doing Black Friday. It be people out there with covers and everything. Because guess what? It opens up at 1 and it does not stay open to after by 6 o'clock in the AM. It's closed. It's literally closed. Did I throw this in and not dry it? Yeah. By 6 o'clock in the AM, it's closed. Okay, I'm getting stuff done. All right, let's see what's in this box. So I wanted some, I'm gonna cut it open and then we're gonna go in the room and sit down real quick. I wanted some polish for the holidays. And so I ordered this polish that I seen on, I was looking for red. I'm out of my red. I had this beautiful, beautiful red color polish that I love, love, love. And what is this on my counter? This beautiful polish that I love. So I thought I ordered a warm apple candle because I got a $10 off thing from Walmart again. So I got those Venus razors, another box of unbleached parchment paper because we were about to run out. Well, we almost low. So online, this looked so red, but this is not giving red. This is giving like maroon. It's not giving bright fire engine red. So I went online and I ordered something that looks like it would be, and we're gonna unbox it together. And I got this warm apple pie. Candle. I just lit it just before I went live, so it smells good. It smells good. It's just not giving what I thought. That cider one that's on the side of it, yeah, love it. So this particular, let's see, we're gonna bring y'all down. This particular color that I got online, it looks so freaking red. It looks really red. So we're gonna see if it looks like. And it was a pack of multiple colors. And the crazy part, I just bought me some more nail dehydrator. And this is the same brand as the nail dehydrator that I bought. And I use nail dehydrator when I'm putting my press-ons on because it helps them stay. Like I just took those off, y'all. And I did those nails almost 2 weeks ago. I just took them off. Maybe 1 or 2 might have popped off, but they did, my press-ons do really well. So this is the name of the brand. And it's supposed to be, let me show y'all what it's supposed to be, because sometimes stuff look one way online, then when you get it, you're like, what? Let's see if we can see. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how it looks on Walmart.com before I'm not even gonna open it, because it looked like the regular size, and then sometimes they be having little Asian hands, teeny hands, and it looked like the bottle was huge. Then you get it and it's not that big. Okay, so account. Get off of here. Okay, so they end up giving me a refund. That's why my card said I had y'all free. I kid y'all not. Refund issued. Why? I don't know. Thank you. When I tell you, God just be doing all types of stuff when it comes to finances and money. So I got my little, I paid $12.83 for those, and they returned it back to my card. Anyway, so this is what they're supposed to look like. If I can pull them up, this is what they're supposed to look like. Why is it not? I don't know why this does this. Let me look. Nail polish. Because it was all the colors of the holiday with different colors I've never seen before. Let me put in this name. This name is called MOR. And the one I got from for the dehydrator one, those was from Amazon. These weren't even from here. Here it is right here. Look at that. Tell me. Oh, they got another set for $8. Oh, yeah, look at those colors. I should look at all. I don't like gel. I like stuff that look like gel though. 15 for 6. Okay, go to Walmart, y'all. If y'all looking for polishes to do, look at the top one. That's what I got. Look at those holiday colors. Isn't that pretty? And I said, ooh, that looks like the perfect bright red for the holidays. And it came with that silvery color with green and red in it, then the gold. And I'm like, oh yeah, because polishes are usually 2+. And I'm like, if I'm getting 6 of these, right? No, yeah, 6 of these, that's like $12. That's not bad because the polish I usually get is like $198 at Walmart. Look at this one, Moravian nail polish set, 6 colors, fall glitter. These are cute. I think I'm about to order these since they gave our money back. Look at these colors. $8 for 6, y'all. Oh, add them to my cart. Yep, we're getting those. Yep, about to buy them right now. About to buy them now. I'm buying them, y'all. I'm buying them. Yep. We're buying them. These was free. I'm basically paying $9. Yeah. And that's a very good deal. Oh, and I got Walmart cash off. You see it? I forgot the Venus razors that I bought when I got the $10 code. This is y'all better maneuver y'all money. I call me frugal, call me cheap, but I'm getting the things for the way less than the person's paying regular price. So the Venus razors were $6.98, and those are the ones Rizzy like, but they were $3 off. So I have $3 in cash sitting there. So technically, these are going to be $5. I'm applying the cash. Yup. I'm applying the cash, and hold on. No, I need them to ship this. See, this is the only thing I hate. If it's shipping, why is it charging me? Hold on. Savings, 0. Why is it still saying $9? Did it apply it? Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Oh, 6. Oh yeah, 6. I'm sure. No, $6. Oh, the total is $9.62. My card is only going to be charged $6.62, and then I was about to say, okay, so here it is. My card is only going to be charged $6.62, and then Walmart $3 is going to come off. So it's a total of $9. Yep, place order. Those are some pretty colors. I'm gonna tell y'all when I get them. Okay, so boom, y'all seen the colors. Let's see if these are full nail polish. They look, okay, what's going on? Hold on. Oh, bam. Oh, they look pretty. Oh my gosh. They look little though. Hold on. They little. They little. Not bad though. Still, for the ones I just got for the price, yeah, it's worth it. So you got this gold. You got this silver. Oh, so cute. So cute. I'm going to do a short on these. And then you got this. Yeah, I'm going to do a short like I'm unboxing on a short. Oh my gosh. Isn't that cute for Christmas? Cute. Okay, the red is giving red. Yep, the red is definitely giving red. Yeah, the red is definitely giving red. I already got white, but now I have an extra white. And then this green. Perfect, y'all. Basically free. And it comes with a booklet, user manual. Yeah, really, really. Somebody might need it. I can't even say that. Somebody might need it. But I can just set this up in my thing like this instead of having to, yeah, this is cute. This is cute. So when the new ones come, I will definitely share those with y'all. Definitely share those with y'all. So got those. Got these, and they do look red. So that other one, when I go take these panties, I had got some panties when I was on vacation, and I thought they were a certain size. Y'all, they was huge. They went all the way up to my titties. Why I say titties? Y'all, They went all up to my chi-chis. So those has to go back. I'm gonna do a quick little I'm gonna do a little video. See, little cute videos like that, those things could bring people to my channel. So I'm just gonna be shortening it out, doing shorts throughout the week. I don't know if it's gonna be every day, but throughout the week I'm gonna be doing shorts. I have to go. I need to I don't know what I need to do. I already took my minerals. I'm about to change this trash can. Why do I? Wash my clothes, y'all. I'm tripping. See, that's another thing when your day, when your day is not planned. When I am, and fold these. I washed all my satin stuff. All of it is here, and I've been trying to rearrange. Got my Christmas onesies and stuff out. All of my night clothes are here. They've been washed, and they smell so good. I gotta fold those. So it's stuff that needs to be done. Am I going to do it today? Probably not. So yeah, that's what's happening. I am going to wash these dishes because they're annoying me. Let me get my trash bag. But yeah, this polish, what I do with it, y'all? What that red that I was showing y'all? Whatever, that red is going back. We're not keeping that red. That red is going back to the store. I don't like the color. I already have something similar to it, so that's going back to the store. So yeah, I love you guys, and guess what? I'll probably do another live. Live is where it's going to be for me. No stress, no thoughts, just things that I want to share. And I'll probably be doing stuff like my homemaking stuff on live. Let me put this by my front door. When I got to return stuff, I put it by the front door. Put it by the front door so when I leave, I know not to forget to grab it. So yeah. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Take that stuff back. Love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, Love is Blind came back out. We are getting back into that. Do you guys watch Love is Blind? We're getting back into that. So we're probably going to eat dinner and watch Love is Blind. They're going to make some barbecue chicken and a small baked macaroni and cheese. And we're just going to chill out, relax, and probably, I don't know, get something sweet from the store because I'm not baking anything. I made some cookies with whole wheat. I tried to do a switch up because I've been buying whole wheat flour, and they actually came out good. I was so surprised. Now, when they were baking, they had a weird smell. I don't know, when wheat is baking, it just has this weird smell, but the taste, they were A1. I killed the cookies. Rizzy was gone. I killed the cookies. Within like a day or two, they were gone. Yeah, just greedy. All right, y'all. Love you. See you in my next video. Later, Gators. Now, it was a way that showed me how to exit before. Is that it?